don't need to. Okay, so this is what we're going to start with. This is a steady beat.
This is a steady beat.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get slower.
It doesn't get slower.
It always stays the same.
It always stays the same.
This is a steady beat.
This is a steady beat.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get slower.
It doesn't get slower.
It always stays the same.
It always stays the same.
Okay, so we're going to talk about rhythm, and we're going to talk about using rhythm to read fluently and also to write some poems. Please come out from under the panel. Please come out from Emma. Come out from under the panel. Thank you. So, as we're using our beat today, we're going to think about how we say the words in a poem or make a rhyme. This is how we'll spin our beat. So look up here. I can add some different words, but even so the beat can be heard. We can write an academic rap, share knowledge and ideas to a beat we can tap. Do you see how sometimes the words that go in the beat might be longer or shorter or have more syllables or even have a combination of words, but the beat stays the same. So when you write a rap or you write a song or you make a poem, you keep that rhythm. Sometimes the tempo can speed up. It can go like this. This is a steady beat. It always stays the same.
It always stays the same.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get faster.
It doesn't get slower.
It doesn't get slower.
It always stays the same.
It always stays the same.
So I can make my tempo faster. I can make my tempo slower. Ready? Try it this way. This is a steady beat.
This is a steady beat.
It doesn't get faster. It doesn't get slower.
It doesn't get slower.
It always stays the same.
It always stays the same.
So there's a difference between the rhythm and the tempo. I can make a 4-beat fast tempo, or I can make a 4-beat slow tempo, but the beats stay the same. They are measured out, okay? So I want you to think about this. As we go along, I'm going to put these down, and you have to say each beat. I will model so you'll know what to do, and then you can try. Ready? Okay. I want to start with this one. Oh, Miss Healy, do you see my pen up there? I forgot the pen. Nope. Okay, that's okay.
Do you
Okay,
just want
we'll
any
use this.
pen?
We'll use this. Okay. Tape, 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 marker. Tape, tape, tape,
Marker, tape, 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 marker, tape,
Okay. Ready?
marker,
Tape, slinky, tape,
slinky, tape, slinky, tape, slinky, tape.
Okay, rest. Try this.
Tape, marker,
Post-it notes, marker. Tape, marker. Post-it notes, marker.
tape, marker,
Post-it notes,
marker.
So do you see how there are more syllables with post-it notes, but it fits into the beat? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this. What is this? Staple puller. Got it? Staple puller. How many syllables? Staple puller.
Four.
Okay, let's try this.
Tape, marker, post-it note, staple folder.
Okay, let's try that one. Ready?
Tape,
Marker, post-it note, staple puller. Tape, marker, post-it note, staple puller. Tape, marker, post-it note, staple puller. Tape, steam buck, post-it note, staple puller. Tape, steam buck, Post-it note, staple puller, tape. Steam bus, post-it note, slinky, tape. Steam bus, post-it note, slinky. Okay, so do you see how we're keeping the 4 beats steady, even though the syllables and the way we need to say the words changes? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so very good. So we're going to look at a poem. Hopefully they're still pulled up because I was playing around with our math mashups. No, they aren't.
Is it just not
I'm not-
clicking?
my touch is not working on my panel for some reason, and so I'm just having trouble. Thank you for being patient.
So 4th grade yesterday we started talking about poetry and words to use to talk about poetry, and one of those words was rhythm. We talked about verses and stanzas, so all those words we're going to be using as we talk today. Can I get a reminder of what a verse is? Remember our motion? Verse, tongue. A line in a poem, verse, and then remember stanza. What was that definition? Justin? A group of lines, yeah, and you'll see them in like a section.
Having trouble. You don't want to come up. All right, let me see if I can get this one bigger. The first one I picked, that'll work.
That'll work.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know why my touch screen doesn't work. Okay, so let's read in our minds really quickly. Girls, come out. Thank you. Turn around. Emma, you got to scooch. Come on, honey. Okay, can you turn this way, please, Bentley? All right. So let's look at our poem. Just kind of read it quietly. See if you can find the beat.
So you're reading on your own, seeing if you can feel the beat.
Okay, so shall we read it out loud? Are you thumbs up? Did you get through it? Okay. On snow how you blow on the snowy ground where flowers used to grow. On snow how you blow so slow here in the crowd in town. On snow I see you glow near the cow and plow. On snow did you growl? Not my favorite.
It's oh snow.
What?
It's oh.
Oh, snow did you grow? Ah, that
Yeah.
helps. When you
I think
saw
it's
the brown cow,
growl.
I see I don't love
This font is
font.
weird. It's oh snow did you growl when you saw the brown cow.
Oh, I get
It's a reach. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. I'm not loving
And we
it.
can still find the rhythm in it.
What?
We can still find the rhythm
Yeah.
in.
Okay. I see the rhythm here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Where flowers used to grow. Where flowers used to grow. Oh, snow, how you blow so slow. Right? Do you feel it?
Yeah.
On snow, I see you blow near the cow and the plow. That's a terrible poem. I'm very sorry. Girls, I promise you the one I had up before was better. Okay, so do you feel the
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a better example. So I know you have been working on some earth science, right? 4th graders?
Yes.
We have been working on earth science as well. So my class, what are some things we've been talking about for our science topics? We've been learning about volcanoes, and we've been learning about earthquakes. We've been learning about,
I hope it's not February and
Tsunami.
you've forgotten the procedure. for
so
that.
how does that connect with what you've been learning? You've been doing a lot of that rock cycle and how the rocks get formed, right?
I know what they
Okay. Parker, I'm not sure why you're there. You can join our group, please. gentlemen, we had a conversation this morning. Parker, join the group. All right, my friends. So what are some rhymes that you can think of that would have to do with your science topics? What are some rhymes you can think of that we could start with? What happens in an earthquake?
Ground shake.
Ooh.
Do you hear a rhyme?
Ground earthquake.
During and the ground
Okay,
shakes.
so we've got earthquake
Earthquake shake.
and shake. Hey Justin, can I have you put that down? Perfect.
Wait.
Okay, who's got another one? Tell me another rhyme about your science topics. Fourth graders, what have you learned about the rock cycle? Parker, you may go to a table. And
Can you think of one vocabulary term that we have talked about with the rock cycle, and then we'll see if we can find a rhyme in there?
Michael, what do you have?
Erosion.
Erosion.
Okay, that
Oh
might be
man.
So sometimes to make the rhyme, we have to think about what's happening in erosion, that maybe we can find an easier word to make rhyme. So, what's being washed away when you see erosion?
Rock.
Rocks and
Soil.
soil. Okay, so maybe we can come up with something that we can rhyme with those words. Emma? Oh, it changes the planet. So maybe we could find a word that rhymes with change or with earth.
Oh, I can do a word with
What do you think, guys?
Ooh.
Weathering. Okay, so sometimes ing endings can be easy to rhyme. All right, so we think of a statement that we can make for our science. Amaya, let's start with what you said. So,
I said earthquake and shake.
okay, so let's see if we can come up with a stanza or a
Earthquake shakes the ground.
okay, earthquake shake the ground, but we would need a rhyme with ground. What if we start with that? Earthquakes.
Ooh.
There's a pound when the
shake
earthquake
the
earthquake shakes the
ground.
ground.
So
And
let's.
what do you have? Who had something that they wanted to rhyme with that? Justin?
Pound,
So what could we say?
ground, and pound.
Parker, can you please stop?
So see where ground is? It's that last word in our verse. So we want to put pound at the end of our verse. So what could we say that may be a cause or effect of earthquakes that end with that word pound? This is just us being
What do you have,
creative.
Caesar? We can experiment because
Yeah.
we're just writing right now. When
Yeah.
we write, we revise, we add to, we take away, we figure out what sounds good. So what could we say at the end? Maybe pound. What might we say?
Pound.
Justin, you had an idea?
Instead of pound, I was gonna say it sometimes comes around when the earthquake shakes the ground.
Parker? Sorry, honey.
I was gonna say the second line could be earthquakes sometimes come around.
Okay. So, but let's think about, like Mrs. Hughes was saying, we're looking for causes and effects. When earthquakes shake the ground, what happens? Joey?
Like it could break stuff
And they come,
down.
Oh.
okay, so let's try this. What breaks? Whoops.
Buildings.
Be nice. Buildings break. What can we say? Earthquakes shake the ground. Buildings break down. We need more. We need to keep our beat. Buildings break down.
Ground.
I think it would be better writing if we use a different word that rhymes.
And make a
What do you have?
pound.
Go ahead, Brian.
Like buildings break all down. All around.
All around. Okay, I like that. So what if we keep going with ideas about earthquakes for this one? Earthquakes shake the ground, buildings break all around. What else happens?
Then the earth changes bit by bit.
Okay, I like what you're saying. It's very poetic, but it doesn't keep our beat. Then the earth changes bit by bit. Maybe.
Wait.
Let's think. What could we say?
Instead bit by bit, earth changes its shape or something like that.
Okay, so we're thinking about how the earth changes its shape. We learned about different ways. Remember, second graders, we learned about the earth changes fast and the earth changes slow. So when we're talking about an earthquake, what kind of change is it?
Slow.
A fast change, right? So what could we say? The earth changes
Fast.
shape. So we're gonna have to come up with a rhyme for shape though.
Shape.
Oh my gosh, I think of a vocabulary word that we had that meant doing something quickly.
Paste? Okay.
Kinda.
Oh, is that not
Okay.
what you were going for? I thought it was.
It's got that.
What if we say then the earth, so we can kind of keep a nice beat, changes shape.
Then. You said three, I got the E.
Oh, I did. Okay. Then the earth changes shape. So now we need to say, what do you have, Brayden?
Miss Macauley.
I don't know if it picks up the pace. What do you have? I don't know if it picks up the pace. It just happens quickly. Parker, you are going to put that clipboard away. Thank you. All right. So, okay, but let's finish this line first. Then the earth changes. Okay, are we wanting to use haste, kind of? Or we're going to have to think of a statement that has 4 beats? I would really turn and talk to your partner. See if you have something that we could say about earthquakes that rhymes. We may need to change this
That's
word
your
if
job
it
now.
doesn't
You're
work.
at school now. Your job is to participate. And Ryan, why don't you try to talk to Micah? Like he's really in the lesson. Micah, can you include Ryan in your conversation? Thank you.
Okay, but we'll add that on later on when we are. But right now our topic is earthquakes. Okay, class. Does somebody have a line for this part of the poem? Caesar, what do you think?
In a great haste.
Okay, I still don't hear 4 beats. In a great.
Yeah, it is.
In. Does it work though? Then the earth changes shape in a great haste.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But what if we add a little more content? What if we add a little more knowledge to it? What if we talk about the land?
Brayden, is what you're saying helpful?
Okay, so what if we say the land moves in a
we go.
Okay, so that kind of works. So I want to give you a chance to maybe compose a little bit. So let's read this and see how it sounds. And then we can always work on first creating some more rhymes for our topics. Sometimes for me, it just helps me to start writing. Helps me to start saying things that I know about the topic, and then I can figure out ways to make it rhyme.
Caesar, have a seat. Thank you. On the floor.
Ready?
With the group.
Earthquakes shake the ground, buildings break all around. Then the earth changes shape, the land moves in a haste. I love it. That's so great. Are you guys ready to try? Okay, so what you need on your paper is you need to make 4 boxes, and let's start with just 4 lines, because that's a lot of creating to do by figuring out these lines. So let's start, and you can partner up. I think our partners have worked well in the past. Are you 4th graders okay with the people you've been working with?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's buddy up, and you can start to create. I would love to hear some things from 4th graders, especially about erosion, rocks, different parts of the cycle, what happens, maybe soil,
What are
sand.
some things that changes rock from one type to another? Those might be good words to choose.
And my
to rhyme
children
with.
know a lot about lava and
Okay.
and magma and how that
Perfect.
changes from melted to solid.
And maybe igneous up in there somewhere. I like
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Okay, are you ready to try some creating?
That's
Okay.
exactly what she
Ready?
just spent time talking.
Go. What
You're
is
writing
your
your poem
question,
about the
Justin?
rock cycle or about earth structure.
Oh, yes, I will. Hey, Parker, can I see you for a moment? Parker.
Okay, let's see if we can get seated in 10, 9, 8, 7,
So find a partner.
6,
Caesar, maybe.
5,
Is your partner here?
4,
Oh, perfect. Oh, maybe Andrew could join you.
2, 3, 2, and 1. If you need a partner, raise your hand up super high. 4th graders, collect these people that have their hands up high. Thank you. Anisha, thank you. Good. Now you guys sit.
And I'm particularly